8th Annual Buford International Film Festival well underway with David Geary. We just watched his 7-minute short film, A Lasting Sorrow. Pretty powerful piece of work.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
7 minutes, people are thinking, well, how long did it take? Yeah, it took you a while.
It took quite a while. It was 5 days of shooting and hours of footage and narrowing down to 7 minutes. My goal was actually to keep it within 5 minutes. Shooting a short film and festivals, try to be respectful of the audience, and some of the ones I've seen they tend to go a little longer. So I thought let's err on the side of making it brief, but it's hard to cut things like that. So
great audience reception, a lot of questions afterwards, which is always one of the great things about this festival, a lot of Q&A and a lot of interaction with filmmakers. And a lot of people were very curious about why you chose to do a film without dialogue. There's not a line of dialogue in the film, and it works.
It's not a silent movie, but there is no dialogue. And I was really surprised by the reception. I was nervous. This is a premiere for me, first time filmmaker, so I hadn't been through this process. And to shoot it without dialogue, it didn't start that way. I started removing things from the film that I didn't feel were necessary, and I realized most of the dialogue was just thrown in there so we had dialogue. So it became a single actor piece, and there really wasn't anything for him to talk to.
We had to have some skill with the actor, and that's with Danny Jones, who's a familiar face here at BIFF.
Yeah, Danny was, I can't thank him enough, and I can't, applaud him enough. When I initially approached him with the idea, he was receptive, and I really didn't expect that either, because I've worked with Danny on a couple other short films. I was a crew member on these other films, and I just was so impressed by him, and I thought, if he's willing to do it, it could really come out, to be a good piece, and he was game, and he absolutely. It's a shame that the audience doesn't get to see all the things I cut from the film, because he was so powerful in a lot of scenes that didn't push the story along, that we removed him. But he was just an amazing guy. So he couldn't be here today, but I really wish he could, because he deserves all the praise for that.
And this was, of course, your directorial debut.
It was moving from a camera operator to director, which is not a normal move. So I've always been interested in the creative side. I just first opportunity to do so.
A lot of directors start out behind the camera. And this will play festival circuit for a while.
Yeah, we're gonna push it around to some of the festivals and see how we do. This was we picked Buford for a reason to start with. We really we love the area, and Danny being fairly local, we thought we'd come down and it was a fun place. We were thrilled to get into it, and I think we were going to kind of see how it went. I think we might try to get into a few more.
Okay. Well, hopefully we'll see you back here next year.
I appreciate it.
All right, get more at BufordFilmFestival.com.